I definitely go here.
Just like seeing all the different rooms and the stages of pre-production, production, and post-production in the same building within like feet of each other.
I didn't realize the technology here was much more advanced, and it was really improving, trying to, strive for the future of newer media and newer technology. So I really appreciate this tour that we got to do today.
Just being in the place where all the creative media students go is like really cool. And so I just thought that after this tour, I will be considering this college.
I really like how their goal and purpose is to focus on what media could be in the future and advancing towards that.
Not happy with your loan rates and high fees? Want to hear a secret? The best way to bank may be at Aloha Pacific Federal Credit Union. Our members are also our owners. That's why your loan rates are so low, and you have very low or no fees. We don't have stockholders, so all our profits go to member benefits. Now that's a great deal. When you have Aloha, anything is possible. Visit a branch or alohapacific.com.
So Sky, can you tell me a little bit about UH Esports?
So UH Esports is a nationally recognized program. We play across roughly 12 different teams, 9 different titles. We offer students opportunities in industry, either that being network, paneling, workshops, or internships. That supports interests around broadcasting, media production, and content creation.
I'm here at the UH Esports Arena. Let's take a look inside. Okay, Camille, can you tell us a little bit about the iLab?
So the iLab is a community space where we host events. UH students and faculty can come and hang out and use our equipment, ranging from gaming PCs and consoles. For our updated hours, check our Discord. Hope to see you there.
Here we have Gun Wook, our head of broadcast. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
I stream our tournaments and events here at UH Esports, along with giving opportunities to students to learn how to produce, observe, and cast.
Hey Kat, what are you doing here?
So I'm currently editing a video for Wooey, and I'm a part of the content team, and we kind of take care of all the photo and video editing, as well as graphics and planning all the community events.
Hi, my name is Zelda, and I am a Wooey board member and a Valorant player for the team. Wooey is Women of UHE. We are a marginalized genders program, and we promote creating a safe space for people online and in person. We also offer a lot of career growth opportunities, and we're also looking to expand our competitive teams in the collegiate scene.
So Brian, how do you guys use the iLab?
The iLab is a great place to play in so that people can play together as a team, as well as have access to computers that have 240 FPS, as some of our players don't actually have the best setups in the world.
Now we're here with Madeline. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here at UH Esports?
Besides sitting next to you in our office, I manage all of our players, coaches, analysts, and basically coordinate and do project managing for UHE.
The iLab also hosts a bunch of community events, such as tournaments and watch parties. Some of our highlights include having the Overwatch League here, as well as hosting T1 CEO Joe Marsh. But it doesn't end with Manoa. All other campuses in the UH system are also trying to get involved in esports in some way or another. And now we're here at West Oahu. Let's go take a look inside their space.
Hi, I'm the founder and director of the Academy for Creative Media System at the University of Hawaii. The ACM system supports currently 16 programs at all 10 UH campuses. This is different because this is a brand new building and we were able to purposely build an esports arena to see around us here at the UH West Oahu campus. We're thrilled to see the growth of the program at most of the campuses now. Esports is such an important part of where gaming has gone, and also it's just a fantastic way to market your campus. It's a fantastic way to increase enrollment. There are scholarships that can be had, and this is really the future.
They all pick Rob. That's a show. It's the Rob show.
A type of a show, but not.
Said just starting off with an amazing job, playing really well on these platforms. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
That's a nasty second headshot.
No way.
So distracting. I literally blanked out every time you're like. That's like what I.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi. Every single content person, when I put the camera, they just.
Oh wait, this guy's the winner. This guy's a winner. Yo.
I'm gonna tell the camera exactly what happened.
Anthony, I got okay, what happened, bro? What happened?
I'm pretty pissed. I paid for parking for $3 with that, that green booth thingy.
Yeah.
Turn out the ticket. So if they ticket me, I'm gonna kill that.
Oh.
Refill the paper, man.
Like, yo, they just had no more paper for the ticket?
Exactly.
Is that what happened? Oh man. Yo, bro, I see. It seems to be a pattern. You always get grief by parking. Like the last time, remember when you went to the volleyball game?
For real, bro.
Yo, there's something against you, bro.
Inshallah. Yo, wait. Show the tats. What's this tat?
I got tat. Okay, I got the gun. I got like 80 made. I was like, I have a hummingbird type shit.
Ryder. Yo, what's up, bro? How was your ride here, bro?
I took the bus.
You took the bus? How was the bus, bro? Me too, bro.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's empty.
Yeah, it's pretty empty. Yeah, it's pretty empty right now. Yeah. Yo, I mean, our team lead said 4:30 because he didn't want us to be late.
Yeah, but then.
Yeah, but it's actually at 5. It's at 5. Yeah.
Be late at 5.
I'm surely no one's late at 5 o'clock, right? Right, guys? Yo, bro. Predictions. Who is coming late? Jason? Yo, Jason's here already. Yo, what's up, Jason?
I mean, already. I'm always here.
Yo, bro. Yo, someone said you were gonna be late today. We're making predictions.
Let's go.
Okay. I think we won once Mason stopped playing. Yo, whoa. Yo, Riders, the carry. Bro, how do you feel, bro, after that win?
We're doing nothing for 30 minutes?
Bro, this is start till 5 o'clock. Now this guy's insta on Osu, bro. What?
How do I sign into
Yo,
my...
this guy's on Osu. Oh.
Yeah, I'll need a sub.
Is there an
Oh, wait, for what though? Like,
For media day.
but how do we sub in for media day? What?
No, I'm dead like that.
A battle between four of the universities in the University of Hawaii system, and only one is going to head to the Hawaii Sports Invitational come mid-March here in 2025. Clutchkey alongside Rodorio with you, Mililani boys, Malka Town over there, as we get set here for the big showdown between the University of Hawaii and Manoa, taking on the University of Hawaii at West Oahu. Battle of West and East here, Rod, and you know these guys fairly well, I should say, for the University of Hawaii and Manoa side. Got a little bit of a good, I should say, tread with them here, but for this University of Hawaii squad looking to make their second appearance at the Hawaii Esports Invitational. Now having to fight through it, but they've only got one more obstacle left to go. I mean, I think a lot of people here would tell you that it's more like a two-map potential, but hey, anything can shock the world, right? It could be the upset on one map here, and speaking of maps, we take a look at our map system here. Split, Bind, and Abyss, rather, will be your three maps here in that order. Split on the first side was picked, I believe, by the University of Hawaii and Manoa. Second map goes, by the way, of Bind. That was West Oahu's pick. The side map goes to Abyss if we are going to go there, and all of the first two maps, by the way, start off with the University of Hawaii on the attacking side. So this will be a very interesting map pool. Obviously, new map pool. We don't get to see Breeze. I mean, for a lot of people, including me. Then you have the main map of Ascent gone. So Collegiate Special out of the map pool as well. And yeah, and Sunset gone out of the pool as well. So there is 7 maps in, but those 3, Split, Bind, and Abyss, will be inside of our map pool as we get set here once again between Pueo and UHE. Rod, I mean, for the UH Manoa squad, what let me ask you, what do you expect from I'm not asking you what you think will happen. I'm not asking you what do you expect from this team. Mm. Mm-hmm. I just want to see some good games of Valorant and some interesting comp, and maybe a bit. I don't know. You were hoping for this, yeah. Kind of a hot take, people, I hate this. That was day one of this. Well, we go to agent select now here between these two teams. Again, split side. UH Manoa on the attacking end, West Oahu on the defensive end. You can see the big fans at the bottom of your screen with the team with University of Hawaii in the green-black side, or with the University of Hawaii West Oahu there. So with University of West Oahu rather being in that green color, University of Hawaii at Manoa in the black there. So you see the Lotus Pro band start off, Fracture Haven, or Fracture. Yeah, I guess Fracture Haven goes up next, and then Abyss will be the Spider maps. So look at the images just refreshing. There, but we take a look at some of the compositions. I want to know, Rod, your thoughts on Keho. Or the aftershock, as well as the paint kill coming in from the raise to clear out these corners, put some pressure on, and sometimes it takes a fight Well, Tejo's very interesting character. I know I've seen some Instagram reels where you have the deadlock combination alongside of Tejo, and it's just, oh boy, that's not any good fun. But we'll see here on both sides a little bit of a different composition, if you will, especially Sentinel Wise Cypher versus Sage on that side. Races on either end. Smokes, you've got the Astra versus the Clove. And then the Initiator-wise, Breaches on either end, Tejo's on either end as well. So this is similar comps, if not a little bit different, but the University of Hawaii West Oahu to start in the defensive side. And again, for those that don't know, this winning team here in a best-of-3 will take the spot for the Hawaii Esports Invitational live at University of Hawaii at West Oahu come mid-March. Details on that later, but that is presented to you by Zippies. And two other schools coming down as well, Boise State and Michigan State coming down here for that. We start off on the pistol round with the University of Hawaii Manoa attacking side as they will get a 2-for-1 straight off as they head towards B side, which is now wide open, and not a bad start here if they're just deciding to rush on in.
Spike planted.
No peeking.
One enemy remaining.
That's the job. Get used to it. All missiles away.
Yeah, pretty cleanly they do, only losing, I believe, 1 or 2 members inside of that round. So good start for them buying up and looking towards B site yet again. And this is what's really scary about this University of Hawaii Manoa team, especially high ranking as they are. They can just rush in, and you feel like, again, as the averages, if you're talking about just rank averages in general, the University of Hawaii Manoa team averaging out, according to their coach, Immortal Side Diamond for the University of Hawaii West Oahu team. So you're feeling like their team composition, or rather their team gameplay, I should say, feels a little bit stronger than this University of Hawaii West Oahu team. But that's only one round in the books. Can find another one here, looking for special delivery to find out if they can get some of that information down. Destros, though, finds that headshot with the Guardian. Taking that down immediately, so this is already B site again, wide open. They get first dig and they leave this wide open. Shizuda's got to be careful though. Round the corner they go. Maybe not a weapon upgrade because that's in a little bit of a dangerous position to try to go pick up. So still stays with it. Get the bruise out. Same time holding quite the different angles, but both of them up in heaven right now. That's one down, and they know where the other one is. From behind, they will try to get one. Spreads it out with a Bulldog. Only one left. The Tejo's also the one inside of the backbone. They're just going to surround him in general, and all Denji can do is wait for Ob to knife, and that's it for the round. It's 2-0. So going at the moment here, we'll wait for Rod maybe to have some technical difficulties addressed here. In the meanwhile, though, again, for Hawaii Esports Invitational, if you're going through the entire bracket, mainly everything has been sweeps as of right now. Hawaii not playing a match due to forfeit, but otherwise University of Hawaii at Manoa going through their entire rounds, if you will, and inside of their bracket as we get started with round 3. Everybody buying up, so except for Hawaii, Manoa, who will bonus out. Manoa got the forfeit a win over Hawaii 1-0, then faced off against West Oahu 2-0. So they actually played before on a 2-0 win for the University of Hawaii. Manoa, how about Jada Hara getting 3 picks down in mid, giving West Oahu an advantage lead, but that's also with better weapons too. So that's also spiked down in mid too. So this gets a little bit dangerous.
All right, now I think I'm back. So technical difficulties are fixed as we go into a pretty even scenario. A little bit disadvantageous for Manoa. I mean, they got to retake this bomb. Astra's kind of split off. They're kind of looking to see if you can't just get a free pick, put some pressure, buy some time for the Astra, but West Oahu are privy to it. Repositioning very intelligently so they can still play together and not necessarily get caught out by the split.
Yeah, this would be Jidahara's worst nightmare here to get 3 and to get no avail out of it. And the Clove does go down. Obviously no ultimate to go alongside of with it. And Manoa's got the spike from mid, and that's where, you know, Rosier's exactly going to go here. Plants the spike down, giving them an additional couple of seconds here, but has some util to work with. It's going to be a full kit of util too. See what Rosier does as taking different positions here. Jump peeking out, seeing if there's any spots of reference, and there's going to be the call out here. A couple of utility down. Anything? No, but finds it concussed, however. That's going to be a win here from Manoa yet again, despite the start. West Oahu can't cover it.
Yeah, I mean, the double face there is just really difficult, right? You just have Derek intelligently spotting it out, making sure Rosier can't just creep up on them, get a free pick, turn into 1v1 situation. And I mean, in a situation like that, you get concussed by Astra, double faced. I mean, really not much to do. It's going to force West Oahu onto an eco. Got to see what they can do. But inside of Manoa, looking to have a really fast AT. You see set up for heaven. He's going to go in this Tejo, just his basic ability. Forcing the Cypher out. Able to get one, able to get two, really good three coming in from the Nears fan. But Destros trading it back, keeping this situation manageable for Manoa. Weapon advantage still in the favor of the attackers, but not
oh boy.
Super, I mean, not impossible for West Oahu.
Yeah, not impossible at all. I mean, they contained it. They tried to contain it once, failed. Can they go 50% first time? Manoa goes towards the A site. First time they planted here, obviously, as well. So now they're going to try to get things going. Showstopper's going to come out while concussed. Halfway down on the timer. Where are you finding anything? It doesn't find. It does find a little bit of damage. Now going to run away from the Angel. Rosier's going to go around the corner right into Shizu's hands. And Manoa able to cover up the site yet again. 2v2 situations. Team from UHE can't be stopped.
This place all on your own.
Yeah, but that was scary, Keaton. That was really scary. I mean, the Cypher holding down A site. It would get 3 nice shots. Manoa, I mean, still managed to secure the round, but not as cleanly as they would have liked. Now, you know, a decent economy, but don't really want to see another round like that. But they are looking to repeat their success on this A site, not necessarily going for a fast heaven play, instead looking to just charge onto site. That's maybe not exactly where we wanted that need to land. Shizudu really fast into sight, lots of pressure, and all of a sudden, Nerdsfan very pressured. And I mean, picked without much rebuttal coming in from the defending side.
Yeah, not much rebuttal at all. Manoa finds one pick, and they're able to find that entryway in, and much like their B site, they find the entrance, they find their way in, gets a little bit of a concuss as well thanks to Ob, and Ob is able to find it basically on a pistol headshot on the ghost. Meanwhile, that's going to be the Sage Wall blocking it out. They double peek together, but Jada is able to find 2 on the process. Cannot get away, even when picking up is able to do, but not dead yet, but still Destros is right there to take the head off, and it's one more player left to go. Destros is able to find 3 picks, 2 on the glow. And Manoa goes up 5-0, and yes, a little bit of quick play there, but Manoa was able to find stability right at the end.
Yeah, I mean, you see on the side of West Oahu, we're just not seeing enough adaptation. You know, like, you know, these guys are going to take this space fast, whether it be mid or their A plays. They've taken this space very fast and pretty successfully every time. You know, there was that one round where the bomb ended up in mid in the possession of West Oahu, but we're not looking and seeing too much adaptation, or as much as you would like, to give them a real shot in the rest of this half.
Yeah, you would love to see if West Oahu can get at least a little bit of momentum, and they've had that. They've had 2 players with a 3K in a round, but they weren't able to convert. So for West Oahu, got to find a way to do that conversion here. Shizudu spots out one, or at least hears one's intent. Backing away thanks to the ruse there from Jadahara, and that was Jadahara that was in the vent as well. Sneaking away very quietly. You have that intel, at least to know that there's at least 1 in mid, maybe even 2 as they start to rush B, and here we go. Gets first pick, it'll be the University of Hawaii. Manoa getting first pick, but then she's able to find the headshot into Shizudu to return. And you have Sayato getting a flick with the Sheriff onto Ob, so Tejo gone, but you still have some things left to go as well, as Destros is able to find the headshot onto Sayato, another one onto Jadahara too. Manoa converting what is a 3-on-2 situation, 3-on-1 now. And she goes down. Harris Fan is all that's left. You even have the Cosmic Divide up to make sure this Cypher doesn't get anything going whatsoever. Speaking out of it, Eric's going to get a little hop on. Snow is able to find the Cypher 6-0. already. Manoa, 6 of 6.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a power play, but Ov has just been using the ghost, actually going for it again. So I'm not sure if this is some kind of statement to be made, or maybe there's some meta or some strat that I'm too out of touch, I'm not aware of. But I mean, it's really hard to say much about it other than it's working. So I mean, you know, I guess don't fix what ain't broken, right? We do see the fast plays continuing. You know, I think UHM is kind of really using this Yuto, shutting off this site. And I mean, Rosier just didn't even have a chance there. No matter where he looked, there was Yuto. It was coming from him. It had his name on it.
Yeah, just basically saying, yeah, you're dead. It's just the name that he was seeing was on the grave. As for Manoa, we're going to see if they can power play themselves in yet again. Sayato, though, going to stave off the after and stave off the only smoke. Down! Shizuru's able to find 2 on the ground, though. Spike is down. And Shizuru's going to find 3. Derek also getting the rest onto Destros at the end of the round as well. Manoa, 7 of 7, guaranteeing themselves the lead at the half. We still have yet to use the timeout, though.
Yeah, I just have not really seen West Oahu use their utility as effectively, you know, like as a cohesive unit to flush out those areas, flush out, you know, during their retake, flush out the corners. I mean, Chizuru was, I'm pretty sure, spotted behind that box, but still managed to walk away with 3 kills in the round because no util was used to flush it out. He was just allowed to peek over and over and get those kills.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like right now just West Oahu are trying their best to adapt, but Manoa's just got every answer on the board right now. And in fact, Ob still with the ghost, has not bought up, and will continue not to buy up as long as Ob does not go down. And
no!
And Chizuru gets the cover, missing a few shots. You feel like Ob just got away with one. He just got away with the death on that.
I mean, I don't know if it's because he's like taking first contact that he just using the ghost, or because he feels like he can.
I mean, right now it just feels. Tried the shotting. Okay, well, you gotta pick up on the battle.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, tried the disrespect play, but didn't work. Cypher does have the neural theft. Does decide not to use it though. Nair's fan is going to meet Chizuru right here on the staircase. Who gets the better peek? Chizuru peeks. No shots there. Tries to jump on the classic shot. Nothing there either. The front line at least giving him a little bit of time for this Manoa team maybe to get upstairs. Nair's fan trying to clutch this out, not having a lot of time to do so. Has the headshot. First time an opportunity gets them a 1v1 here for West Oahu to retake. Nair's fan has no idea. Has to use the neural theft to find out, but it's going to be in time because the Sage is right behind. Bad timing, no time at all for the spike anyways. Manoa goes up a perfect 8-0.
Yeah, I mean, Derek, really good to close that round. It got a little bit scary. Could have played together, but I mean, that bait play, whether it was a purpose or not, I mean, it worked. I liked Derek's timing. You know, it crept right up right before the neural theft actually activated. So, I mean, Nair's fan just not sure where it was, right? I mean, and honestly, not much to do in that situation. The spike was ticked so low. Can't really do anything in there.
Yeah, and looking for any kind of answer right now. You're looking for a round, if anything. Showstopper stopped in its tracks. The Apps was able to find the headshot before that rocket can blast away. Now looking around the corner here, trying to double peek around the corner. That's spike down. Seanto's got 2, but meanwhile, Rosier's got another one. It's a lot of util here in this one spot in A main. Only the 3rd time Manoa's gone this way, but they make it a 2v2 yet again. Manoa's converted, obviously, the last 3 of 3. The last time a 2v2 was alive. Question is, what do they have here? That's all 3 bruises down in the process. Main, heaven, as well as the back site, too. So it's going to be a spike down. West Oahu gets it. All those smokes are down. See what Jada Horror wants to do on the smoke sides on their side of the floor. Again, West Oahu looking for their first round. This is going to be right in that corner, right on elbow here. Team the Awesome, though, finds that headshot. Makes it a 1v2 scenario. Concussed down right around the corner on a flash as well. That's just going to be game over for you. Fist right on top of the head of Nair's fan on the finisher. 9-0 Manoa.
Yeah, I mean, this is not looking good. You know, I mean, would like to see a tactical timeout come out for West Oahu, but I mean, even if it's just to stop momentum, Keegan, you know, just do something to throw Manoa off. Just trying something. They were close that round, but again, going back to the supporting Yuta that we're just not seeing. You know, like, yeah, they start winning the initial fights inside A main that round, but you know what Yuta is there to follow it up. There's no smokes to help them keep that. There's, you know, they're just holding the angles. And speaking of holding angles, Chizu just peeking them, getting 2 kills, and already, I mean, the round feels like it just started. But West Oahu already at a huge deficit.
Blink and you miss it, right? And that's just, I guess, the style change of that it is. It's a flawless round here on the 10th round of action, and it feels like that was coming, but it didn't happen in the first 9 rounds of play. 10th round does, and there's your tactical timeout from West Oahu, but Rod, I feel like that comes a little late.
It's really late, Keegan. I mean, I'm not sure what else you can talk about, honestly. If they're going on to an eco buy, what I want to see from them is just to group up fully and flank something, just to try to get picks, just to try to do something. Because right now they're doing good and not, you know, taking, you know, super split up. But even in these 2-man units that they're sometimes forming, they're just not getting the trades. They're, you know, it's just not going in their favor. And sometimes it's just, you know, you can't win every fight. That's how it goes. But other times, again, I'm just missing the follow-up util, something to keep them back. Even, you know, when they do get the advantage, I want to see util, I want to see plays, I want to see teamwork and synergy that helps them keep those leads.
Yeah, you'd love to see something here for West Oahu, especially like you said on an econ round here. Maybe just rush what they've got. And for West Oahu, trying to find any semblance of rhythm here, even a round would help you out, because you obviously don't want to get blanked on a first half scenario, and you could make the excuse of just a warm up, but against a team like UHM, you do not have a lot of time to do that. So Manoa's got rightful advantage here on the ultimates as well. Rolling Thunder on the West Oahu side. You've got Cosmic Divide to help you out from Manoa as well. So this could go very quickly, as Manoa just wants to use the race to go right in. There's the Cosmic Divide to split off from what is Heaven and A ramps, I should say. Getting that off for a little while here. Boombot's going to give you a little bit of time. Bruce is going to at least stop them for the moment, but clear comm should be that everything is on A. They're playing right around the Cosmic Divide as well. Nerisfat at 11 health. Bar almost empty. Gets the shot, gets the shorty kill, but is traded out. The stinger that could be a weapon pickup. That's right around the corner here where Chizuru is. Flashes out, nothing there. Chizuru has to back away from the paint shells. Going to be at least the drones peeking them out for a couple of more moments, knowing that there's at least 2. Spike is already down, so you're running out of time as they will try anything and everything here. Rolling Thunder, at least from the West Oahu side, is able to concuss at least 2. Is that going to be enough? Sayato is able to find the paint shell, tries to convert on 1 to get it around. An advantage here to West Oahu, 2 versus 1. Astra's got to be good here for CMD Awesome, and does not have it in West Oahu. Kueo finds 1.
Yeah, I mean, they finally get 1 on the board, but you have to feel like that wasn't necessarily, you know, not to say West Oahu did deserve it, but there were so many, like, ego peaks and fights that did not need to be taken from the UH Manoa side. You know, I get it, right? At some point, you're 10-0, you know, you're feeling yourself a little bit, but it's those moments that, hey, Valorant's a pretty heavy momentum game, right? You let some teams start up and they might not stop. It's not to say, you know, not sure exactly where it'll go this time, but those are the chances, you know, you don't necessarily want to take.
Yeah. It's like sometimes, you know, some risks are worth it, some risks are not. And for West Oahu, hey, finding a point on the board is at least worth it to some. So they're not going to get blanked in the first half. Jedahar already, by the way, dying to Chizuru, already has to use the not dead yet. Now it's going to be Nerisfat trying to take down Destro. Saw another one in there, but the plant still goes down. Has Derek on a thread, and Derek's actually going to get Destro's back up. Full strength here for Manoa. They go right around the corner on the flash side. They're going to get peeked out, double peek. Derek still is able to find Nerisfat. 3v5 on the final round of the half. Sayato's able to find 1. 4v2 now. Rolling Thunder this time around. Pair that up with the Tejo as well, and they are stuck in this vent area. Paint shells come down. They are in so much trouble. Chizuru finds Denji. 1 more on the hop, 1 more on the rope. You can't find much more. CMD Awesome just going to end it all there. Manoa ends the first half on an 11-1 run. Destros also giving an exclamation point to awesome too.
On the ghost the whole time, I think. Maybe second round, I'm not sure. But for the most part, he only needed 500 credits. And he was good. I mean,
well, plus util,
I don't know if it's a statement. I mean, yeah, plus util, but I mean, that was a tough watch. That was a tough watch. But you saw, I mean, it wasn't, you know, just necessarily a straight, you know, out aim situation. Manoa was just using their utility so good, especially when attacking that A site. Nara's fan, I mean, you saw he tried to play on site, tried to play on elbow, but every time would get flushed out.
Yeah, it feels like for West Oahu, they are not. They are trying to find any kind of momentum to start the round, but unfortunately, Manoa is feeding their way in, have that first advantage. But this time around, West Oahu can try to control the tempo if they want to on the attacking side. So maybe not something out of the playbook from the Manoa team, but the West Oahu team playing a little bit slower but long range against a team like Manoa. Not a great idea here. They're not even going to try to rush it because of all the util, gravity well, slow orb, and all, as well as the cover from the Nebula. Man, this is just a tough ride here. Dizuru's going to try to put a flank here. Naristan is able to skip that up, but not before losing some health. Denji and Naristan getting a little bit of, or getting some kills on their aggressive side. Manoa tried to get aggressive, but look at the health bars. They don't even equal 2 players. Ob gets 1 headshot of the Nares fan. They're stuck here in B main, and this breach is going to try to go all the way around. That is Destros trying to go on the flank at the very least, or trying to see if they rotate all the way towards A. Tejo will go back up towards the heaven side. Ob will go back upstairs. Maybe they get a plant down, Rod. Here we'll see.
30 seconds.
Here come the missiles.
With that Tejo util, I mean, oh no!
Would have waited that out, didn't. So now it's a 1v2, and you know the plans is on default at the very least. Tries to get it. Maybe not. At least the tail recovers for right now. You got a 1v2 situation. You know the comms are on.
10 seconds left.
Just outside of default, so the util goes for waste. They don't even get the plan down, and now it's a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, they're just playing with their food. It's just Sharks waiting for the Jaws music. 12-1 match point.
I mean, that is just disrespectful. I mean, you kind of see it, you know, Ob just kind of running at him. I'm really interested. You see 2 Ares purchases, so I want to... Oh, never mind. One of them was sold, but I'm still interested to see where the Ares goes. It keeps it. I know we do end up with 2. But, I mean, what can we say about this? This is tough. It just feels like, you know, sometimes even when the trades go in the favor of West Oahu, it just, those 2v2 situations, those 2v3s, when it's close, you just cannot find a foothold.
Yeah, they just got, and unfortunately for them, they have to buy up in this situation too, because of this match point. No matter what, you're going to be in eco hell unless you win a couple of rounds in a row. But the way this is going right now, you need everything, and everything here is Chizuru actually gets saved by the teammates there. Sayanto had the corner, but got concussed instead. So great move by the team. Manoa to get the team play on here, and Ares is just going to run down 2. Last one is the breach that gets flashed out by the breach counterpoint, and Manoa near perfect on a 13-1 final score.
Yeah, that was rough. Not a 13-0, not a 13-0. So we take those. We you know, we don't want to be donuts out here. We'll take breadsticks. And you know, got to be said, unfortunate for West Oahu, but honestly, at that point, towards the end of that map, I'm thinking, all right, this map, it's over. Let's just focus on the next map. You know, what are the real problems? You know, like, how can we play more together? How can we use the util the way that Manoa is using it? Because it's not, sure, there's some moments where, you know, maybe the aim duels are going more in favor of Manoa, but I don't think it's like, okay, wow, you know, this is like the biggest diff I've ever seen. I think it could be closer, but again, the big differentiator for me is that util usage and how they're using it to play as a team.
Yeah, and so, I mean, right now, Manoa is looking much more the team that we expected them to be. And again, like you said, not a donut, but it is a breadstick. 13-1 on the board, and I'm getting hungry. I didn't even have dinner yet, so you mentioning food might just make my I mean, my stomach rumbled just a little bit, but we maybe I'll get a snack during the break here. We take a short break. On its way after this, we will head to bind map number 2 on the other side. You're watching University of Hawaii System Tournament right here on UH Esports. We'll be right back.
About the iLab.
So the iLab is a community space where we host events. UH students and faculty can come and hang out and use our equipment, ranging from gaming PCs and consoles. For our updated hours, check our Discord. Hope to see you there.
Here we have Gun Wook, our head of broadcast. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
I stream our tournaments and events here at UH Esports, along with giving opportunities to students to learn how to produce, observe, and cast.
Hey Kat, what are you doing here?
So I'm currently editing a video for Wooey, and I'm a part of the content team, and we kind of take care of all the photo and video editing, as well as graphics and planning all the community events.
Hi, my name is Zelda, and I am a Wooey board member and a Valorant player for the team. Wooey is Women of UHE. We are a marginalized genders program, and we promote creating a safe space for people online and in person. We also offer a lot of career growth opportunities, and we're also looking to expand our competitive teams in the collegiate scene.
So Brian, how do you guys use the iLab?
The iLab is a great place to play in so that people can play together as a team, as well as have access to computers that have 240 FPS, as some of our players don't actually have the best setups in the world.
Now we're here with Madeline. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here at UH Esports?
Besides sitting next to you in our office, I manage all of our players, coaches, analysts, and basically coordinate and do project managing for UHE.
The iLab also hosts a bunch of community events, such as tournaments and watch parties. Some of our highlights include having the Overwatch League here, as well as hosting T1 CEO Joe Marsh. But it doesn't end with Manoa. All other campuses in the UH system are also trying to get involved in esports in some way or another. And now we're here at West Oahu. Let's go take a look inside their space.
Hi, I'm the founder and director of the Academy for Creative Media System at the University of Hawaii. The ACM system supports currently 16 programs at all 10 UH campuses. This is different because this is a brand new building, and we were able to purposely build an esports arena to see around us here at the UH West Oahu campus. We're thrilled to see the growth of the program at most of the campuses now. Esports is such an important part of where gaming has gone, and also it's just a fantastic way to market your campus. It's a fantastic way to increase enrollment. There are scholarships that can be had, and this is really the future.
They all picked Rob. That's a show. It's the Rob show.
A type of a show, but not. Zed just starting off with an amazing job, playing really well on these platforms. Who was it? Oh my goodness. Oh!
No way.
So distracting. I literally blanked
single content person, when I point the camera, they just.
Oh wait, this guy's the winner. This guy's the winner. Yo.
I'm gonna tell the camera exactly what happened.
Anthony, I got okay, what happened, bro? What happened?
I'm pretty pissed. I paid for parking for $3 with that, you know that green booth thingy?
Yeah.
Turn out the ticket. So if they ticket me, I'm gonna steal that.
Oh.
Refill the paper, man.
Yo, they just had no more paper for the ticket? Is that what happened? Oh, man. Yo, bro, it seems to be a pattern. You always get grief by parking like the last time, remember when you went to the volleyball game?
For real, bro.
Yo, there's something against you, bro.
Inshallah. Yo, wait. Show the tats. What's this tat?
I got tat. Okay, I got the gun. I got like 86 made. You know what I'm saying? I have a hummingbird type shit.
Ryder. Yo, what's up, bro? How was your ride here, bro?
I took the bus.
You took the bus? How was the bus, bro? Me too, bro.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's empty.
Yeah, it's pretty empty. Yeah, it's pretty empty right now. Yeah. Yo, I mean, our team lead said 4:30 because he didn't want us to be late.
Yeah, but
but it's actually at 5. It's at 5. Yeah.
Be late at 5.
I'm surely no one's late at 5 o'clock, right? Right, guys? Yo, bro. Predictions. Who is coming late? Jason? Yo, Jason's here already. Yo, what's up, Jason?
Already, I'm always here.
Yo, bro. Yo, someone said you were gonna be late today. We're making predictions.
Let's go.
Okay.
I think we won once Mason stopped playing.
Yo, whoa. Yo, Riders, the carry. Bro, how do you feel, bro, after that win?
We're doing nothing for 30 minutes?
Bro, it doesn't start till 5 o'clock. Now this guy's install on Osu, bro. What?
How do I sign into
Yo, this guy's on Osu. Oh.
Yeah, I'll need a sub.
Is there an
Oh, wait, for what though?
For media day.
But how do we sub in for media day? What?
No, I'm dead like that ass. Like my genetics notebook is due tomorrow. That's 6 labs. That's go.
Oh, Ryder. Oh, what's happening?
There's nothing to do.
Tied in.
Hey.
Yo, how was your ride here? Was it chill?
I ran here.
Oh, you ran here. Where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Yo, where's your board?
Where'd you have to run from?
The dorm.
Oh, you came from the doors. Oh, I see. Yo, they won. Let's get off. Yo, easy game, easy win.
You can't end the win streak, bro.
Yo, we gotta see the stats. We gotta see the stats first. All right. Okay, plus 32.
Wait, 9-3?
Whoa, wait, this guy's the winner. Coach Ian, say hi to the vlog. Yo. Travis, say hi to the vlog. Hi. Yo, that was so depressing. Can we do better? No, we can't. You had that in your pocket?
No, his was in the
pocket. Oh, yo, you had yours in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yo, how big is that pocket? Yo.
Welcome back, everybody. Here, Clutch Kid alongside Rodorio with you here for this Inter-Island Valorant tournament between the University of Hawaii at Manoa and University of Hawaii at West Oahu in the grand finals. Earlier on, they played these two teams played against each other. Hawaii Manoa winning 2-0. They start off 1-0. It's a 13-1 win, and now we head on over to Bind, another classic map, if you want to call it that. But Rod, I mean, how do you come back from a 13-1? How do you do it? If you're imagine you're the coach of this West Oahu team. How do you come back? What do you tell your team?
I think you just have to know it's like, I mean, you know, like, I think if you try to hold on to map 1, you can't come back. You tilt. But if you can allow yourself, like, you know what, that happens, because it does, you know, like 13-1, it is unfortunate, but it happens, and there are ways to come back from it. So I think you just gotta totally mental reset, you know, and you have to really look like, what was the big thing? I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it is that util, you know, and some of that macro. So hopefully, you know, we get to see a little bit more rounds coming in from West Oahu on the defense side. So when they do switch to offense, we can see some macro mastermind. You know, we can see some TP fakes. We can see, you know, some lurking up, A shorts or B longs. You know, do something that'll throw Manoa off a little bit, off their game, allow them to secure more rounds.
And a couple of things to bear in mind here for team composition wise. No Tejo on the side of Manoa. Instead, Ob moving on over from the Tejo onto the Sova instead. CMD Awesome locking in Clove was Astra last round. Chizuru remains the same onto the Rays. West Oahu seeming like they haven't locked in just yet, but very similar, except for Sayato was on the Rays, moves on over to the Jet instead. And for Rosier was on the Breach onto the Fade, and Nersvan will go on over to the Gecko. Otherwise, everybody stays the same where they are. Jadahara goes on to the Clove Denji stays on the Tejo as well. So we get into bind here between these two teams. And like you said, can't hold on to map number 1. Well, it seems like for West Oahu, maybe changing things up entirely almost.
Yeah, absolutely. I see Destros and Denji repping Sen. That's my people. I like them automatically. They are now my favorite players in the server. I don't care about, you know, how they both performed or what teams they're on. They both have Sen banners. They're winners. They're winners in my heart.
Would you like to say that for the current Masters tournament? Like,
you know what?
Were they there?
Everyone has a bad day, Keegan. Everyone has a bad day. Sometimes it's a bad tournament, but that doesn't mean they can't come back stronger. Hashtag Senwin.
Are we seeing them on the next tournament? Are we seeing Sentinels?
We're gonna see them every tournament. I'm gonna see them in I can't remember where I think it's Toronto, Masters Toronto. We see them there, and I can't remember where Champions is. Was it in Turkey? I want to say it was like.
We'll find out. Well, Rod will do a quick Google
But they're
search.
gonna be there and probably win it. That's all I'm saying.
That's the prediction right now. You can clip it right now, and if Rod is incorrect, we can flame him on social media. Manoa's the attacking side to start. West Oahu defending side is a little bit of a split push here. Only the Yoru on Showers. Meanwhile, around the corner, a little bit of a jump shot. Derek's able to get Rosier's kickoff, but they go 1 for 1 in the trades, or at least 2 for 1 in the trades, but now it's a 2 for 2. Rotates all the way back around, and the call to go back all the way to B, but this B site already taken over, and you already have that barrier orb as well. The wall is up on that elbow side. It's going to make this entry a lot harder on B as they get the plant down. Looking for, and again, this is where the rhythm starts, right? Got to have something going. As around the corner, no headshot there. Chizuru tries. Chizuru with the frenzy, he's able to find Sayato, has to turn around the corner to reload. Derek's got Denji down and up to the Gecko here, who does not have any utility whatsoever. Blast packs away, 22 health. What you got left in the tank? Neris can clutch this out. 1v1 between the Yoru of Destros and Neris Van on the Gecko. He's got it though, a lot of Utah. Also has the Ruse up at the same time, trying to defuse this. Do you have enough information? Flashes out, trying to find it, gets it at least half. Maybe around the corner, tries the knife. It's not going to work.
No.
Had the opportunity. It's not there. Manoa holds on by Destros just staying alive.
I mean, I know it's unlikely, but like just to run out there with your knife, I think that speaks volumes, Keegan, as to where West Oahu might be mentally. You know, I just like there was a chance. Was it unlikely? Yeah, but that's usually how clutches work, right? But I just, you know, really unfortunate timing. Destros is going to be taking that one home for the camp of Manoa. But it was close.
Yes.
It wasn't bad, but we did see some disrespect. I mean, you saw how Manoa just charged up long. You see Derek jumping around corners. I mean, kind of not, you know, pressing on the brakes, just going. Speaking of which, we see Chizuru already up. 2 frags to the side of Manoa. Chizuru maybe checking too many corners, but I mean, still, when all the frags are said and done, Manoa's in the lead.
Yep, Manoa's got the man advantage here on a 3v2. 2 of them right inside of the side room area. Derek's just going to go ahead and punch both of them out. A headshot or by body shot on the Guardian. Plenty of goes down as well. Near almost flawless. I mean, they got 2 picks. West Oahu 2 picks, not too shabby, but also not great as well, considering that the one that's got it also has a resurrection up already.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad spot to be in if you are Manoa. I want to see West Oahu get aggressive here. You know, even if it's just to throw Manoa off, you know, off their kilter. Is that the saying? But you know, just do something, right, to make Manoa have to respect them a little bit. Because right now, this is just straight disrespect. Looks like they're going straight for this B site. No breaks. And we do have 3, gonna be 4 here for West Oahu, but we have to see how these trades are favoring. We see Destro's back sight, trades going out both ways, but
Sayato,
excuse me, yeah, can't read. Tough life.
Oh, if it's okay, well, you'll get used to the hang of reading. Sayato able to find at least the first pick. And first 3 picks, I should say, but it's already rezzed up thanks to that. Denji, though, can find one, maybe another one, but man advantage no longer here. Gecko versus Sage. Takes the plant. Maybe they've got 1v1 silent walking here. Ruse doesn't get the cover up in time. Nerisfan finds it, and West Oahu finds a point before UHM can find the 10 this time around. They're within 1.
All right, this is the closest we've seen the score besides the starting score. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is new heights. I say that jokingly, but I mean this should still be a boon for the side of West Oahu. You know, they're showing some and more signs of life on this map, which is good. You know, again, it's about resetting that mental, coming into map 2 fresh, so that you do have a fighting chance. You know, you might not have won the battle, but you want to win the war, and they've taken the correct first couple steps, I would say.
Yeah, they've got that first step. Now they got to continue it because this, unfortunately, I have to mention it. This ties the score line that they had back on the first map of Split. They had 1 point there. They've already got 1 point here, and Jinahara with the Bulldogs able to find 1 back. Make West Oahu have the first pick of the first round, and you got to credit Sayato as well for getting 3 in that process too. Even if Clove got resurrected there, see what happens as the Awesome only getting a little bit of a chip on the shoulder damage. Otherwise, backs off. Trying to find any way to entry in. They've even got the rules onto Hookah for right now. Around the corner, not aiming right there. Jinahara was looking too far to the right. As now it's going to be the barrier up and around the corner. Derek is just going to make a jump scare for Rosier. Around the elbow, this Sage is getting a little too aggressive and a little too violent. Fan not expecting it around the corner. Sayanta finally puts down Derek, but it might be too little too late. That Jet, no health, no healers around anywhere on this map regardless. So West Oahu on a bad type here. They've got to rely on Denji, who's at full health. The util, though, goes out for Destros, who was met with Denji's Phantom in the face. Up around the corner, waiting on top of the boxes. And all that's left is span damage inside of back sights. And West Oahu falters after 1. Manoa's back on a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I mean, really unfortunate. I think the defenders just stayed on A too long. You saw Denji, great push. He knows he chased Destros away. He there was no sign of life after that first engagement. Destros turned tail and run, right? He ran for the hills, and that should have been a clear sign, especially when Denji was pushed so deep that, hey, Gecko Jet, let's rotate. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything, and I doubt they're just gonna barrel down A short.
Yeah, maybe you got to be a little bit.
Some of those macro mistakes coming to bite West Oahu. Speaking of mistakes. Oh no.
What? Are we?
Sorry. Hey, should we just agree we didn't see that? We didn't see that.
We probably just didn't see that. I mean, our observer got that very well done, but like.
I
Slower goes is able to actually help out for the kill on that, so gonna be CMD Awesome though into Lance, able to find 2. Eric will get the res up on the off around the corner. Rosier try, but it's gonna ultimately fail. CMD Awesome with a 4K in the round. So it goes up 4-1, but oh man, I mean, yeah, we didn't see anything, right, Rod? We didn't see anything. We didn't see anything.
See what?
Yeah, see what?
Yeah, so I blacked out. Like the past 30 seconds, I don't even know what happened.
Blacked out like Sentinels did.
Okay, all right. All right.
I have to get the shot in Buzzinga.
You can take your shots now because you won't be able to take them later. I'm not mad because hashtag send win. That's all I'm saying. I don't even play this game, but I bought VP just to buy the send bundles. So, I love those.
I'll take my bow in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, and back to the game here. Sayato.
Oh.
The first pick on the Destros. Well, that's over the Oahu, and yeah, you're hiding a little bit too much into that smoke, Clove. That's Chizuru just there for you. Showstopper's out. Showstopper fired halfway through the timer, finds nothing. But
look at this elbow push.
In their track, and yep, that elbow push right there stops Rosier in their tracks. Span around the corner is not going to find anything. You're up against an Ares. Crouching down as well. That's 2 players on the A still holding it down. CMD Awesome right there. 5-1 Manoa.
I don't know why it feels like West Oahu's rotates are coming in way too late. Like, sure, there might be a lurker. I mean, you know, obviously Manoa does have the Yoru, but I mean, at some point you gotta hurry these rotations up. You're having like 4 or 5, sometimes 5 people flood onto the, whatever site Manoa is choosing that round, and the rest of West Oahu's teammates, defending ones that are holding the site, they just have no support. Because it's not only is it another body that can't take a trade, but it's less util to be used. And that's just been so detrimental.
To be fair, though, that was an econ round for them, so you weren't expecting a full win regardless, but absolutely right on positioning and absolutely right on rotations anyways. But 3 ultimates online for West Oahu to use here. See if they decide to use it. Besides the not dead yet anyway. Thrash is online for West Oahu. Might get a chance to at least cover the site this time around because Jadahara Rosier's got 2. Team the Awesome's going to pop not dead yet, and Denji and Rosier is going to get them covered on both of the duelists. So it's a 1v4 and a timer running out for Team the Awesome. Got to find a way to get a pick to stay alive, but no West Oahu. Hate to say it this way, but they double their score from the last map. They get 2 points on the board. It's 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's winning. You got to take what you can get. It's the small victories. When you're at a deficit like this, and maybe at this point, even possibly a mental deficit, you know, you're like, you think, oh man, this sucks. You know, we're losing a lot. Like, you just got to take it one round at a time. Yep. You know, and the fact that West Oahu, you know, can still put some of these rounds together and, you know, put them on the board shows they're still kicking. And that's what you want to see in a best of 3 series, you know? Maybe down, but not necessarily out. Also, I'm noticing a lot of Ares. Keegan, did I miss something?
Did Ares get buffed? I don't know.
I
Ares
don't know.
Better than the Odin now, I think?
Is this a disrespect thing? Is it like Ob with the ghost, or is the Ares just like the ghost? I don't know.
Oh boy. And already you can see that, yeah, if I'm Sayato, I'm probably saving here considering... Oh, this entire squad is chasing you. Spike is
this goes back to the disrespect, right? Like, look, they haven't even planted bombs. Derek is on the Sage forefront, charging with an Ares. I mean, Manoa cannot be bothered right now. This is just straight disrespect, but it goes both ways, right? Like, it is part of the game. If the opponent is disrespecting you, you have to give them a reason to respect you. And even if you're losing the gunfights, you have to do something as a team. You have to scare them, get some initial first picks, do something to change the tempo. And that's what I want to see West Oahu do. Even if it's something as simple as a timeout. Like if Manoa gets one more round, I would say do a timeout already to cut their momentum and discuss what they want to do on their next save round as a team to put something together.
Yeah, I mean, you feel like too that timeout earlier on came way too late. Right, it came out like 10-0, I believe, was the timeout score, and they did get the round after that. But I feel like you could have used that one earlier on, but instead, I didn't use it late. We'll see if they use it this time around, maybe a little bit earlier, or if they lose this round down. But they might not do that, as they've already got 3 down from the hands of Manoa, or from the hands of West Oahu, but that's traded back out by 2. Derek does get that pick, and it is looking like B is wide open. That Spike is in the middle of play here, in the middle of sight, which they do grab. Barrier wall, or the wall is able to find it around elbow as well. That angle is going to be so good. Doesn't get the headshot. Initiating here, flashed away. Destros misses the shot. Denji takes advantage. It's up to just the Sage right now, who's down to the Nightfall here, and really just cannot even hear the Spike being defused. The Spike's just going to have some freedom thanks to the entirety of it. Derek's going to find 1 pick, not much more afterwards. West Oahu finding a 3rd point on the board.
Yeah, and there is Fan with 3 that round. He is the hero that West Oahu needs right now. Comes to get flashbacks of that round where got 3 on the A site of Split with just that Sheriff. And, you know, of course, he got upgraded weaponry this time, but still stepping up when he is called upon. And that's what you want to see. You know, like, you want some of these hero plays from your teammates to dig you out of a situation like this, give you some hope. And like you said, you know, that's 3 extra rounds already than they got the first map. So we take those.
Yeah. By the way, that's only the 2nd time in this entire series that the Spike got planted from Manoa, and West Oahu was able to find the retake. Instead, this time, though, on this round number 10, Jadahara is able to use the not dead yet, and he is on the time to find the kill, though. Has him on the West Oahu. They go around the corner. Jadahara is able to find 2. Not dead yet. How about more kills for it? As it is going to be 1 enemy remaining here. The Sage is going to be flying down, but this is all the way on B. It is all the way on B. West Oahu had no clue that Spike was even going down. Now the Sage, this wall makes it so that you've only got 2 directions to look at for right now, unless they break this wall. Sayato and Nerek's found on the other side of it. Nerek's found 1. Can Derek find another one here? Gets the Dizzy out. Dizzy gets the flash up, but still finds the pick somehow, some way. Derek between, it is Derek and this Clove. Jadahara, who's got the better pick here? Shorty comes out, they know it's close range around the corner. You get it, you get the clutch. Derek finds it, 7-3 Manoa. Sage gets the clutch up.
Oh, wow. I mean, see, this is where you got to think, like, is a strat like that coming out of disrespect? Or is it, like, legitimately just like, hey, let's throw all the bodies on A, you know, obviously throw this fake. It just seems weird that they would send one Sage player who could use their Uto and has a harder time using their Uto in a clutch to be the sole person with the spike. So a little unsure there, but I think that okay, well,
that's just a little bit trolling.
That's an horrible time. But even that fight that he took, and I mean, there's not much to talk about this round, but again,
think about the Ares,
last
man.
round, they're just not taking fights together.
Yeah.
Again, we need good trades, and they're just not getting it. NG, really close to death. Closer than I think he knows.
Yeah, saw the animation, but didn't have to worry about it here. Can actually run for the gun pickup here, but around the corner, here comes Yoto in between the wall. Finds the second one, makes it a little bit more manageable of a clutch for Nerazvan to try. It's a 1v2. Have the ruse up, and might know where Nerazvan is. Around the corner, the jump scare is on. Neraz gets the headshot to CMD Awesome, so it is between a Sova and a Gecko. Initiator on Initiator here. Who's got it? Does have the wingman out. It is going to be Ruse that covers it for a little while. You have the location, but do you know where the wingman is? The wingman can hold on to this, but it doesn't even matter. Neraz gets the clutch up. It's a clutch for clutch scenario. West Oahu on the board yet again. It's 7-4.
That is, again, Nerazvan being the hero that West Oahu needs. I love to see it. We saw some flashes of brilliance on the first map of Split, and now Nerazvan went hand in hand with Denji, leading West Oahu, clawing them back into this series. I got a little bit nervous when he was tagged by the drone, and I saw an Ares in the hands of Ob. You know, it's got a little bit scared, but Neraz playing it smart, going behind the cover where he can't be wall banged, taking the first pick. And I think this is the first op we've seen this series.
Yep, first op we've seen this series. So Alto's going to make it the first op kill of this series as well. They're going to see if they can rush right on in. Shizuda with the Ares, just use the blast pack to jump over Nerazvan, gets the dunk. How about a second one with a classic right click and pick up that op? That's your reward for it. 7-4 your scoreline here, but for Manoa, they're looking to make it 8-4 at the end of the half, and you can thank Shizuda for the entry that Duelist just had. Shizuda on the off, gets a third pick as well. Rosier is able to trade out two, though, so makes it a little bit more manageable. Does get the spike down. Deathstrokes is right behind the entire team. It's able to take down Denji, and Derek is right there to clean up on the broom. At the end of the half, a much closer scoreline, but Manoa is able to get that 8th point on the board, 8-4 as we approach the half.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? You know, the Ray Satchel's in, Nerazvan unable to connect the shots, and that covering fire, I don't know. It's really hard to hit a Raze that's just jumping at you with the classic right clicks with no cares in the world. I mean, that's just... It instills some level of fear that I feel like cannot be easily replicated.
Yeah, that's it. When you see something like, even if it's like a neon running right at you, right? You just get so scared, right? You panic, and at least that's just me, anyways. But you see this like fast moving object coming at you, it just makes you flinch just a little bit. You can see scoreline, by the way, 3 players on West Oahu's side is able to find, or rather on Manoa's side, in the double digits. West Oahu finds 2 players in the double digit side for the first time in this series as well. That 2 players were up there. Meanwhile, for Manoa, they go very quickly. West Oahu is able to sniff that out, finds 2 picks compared to 1. That's just Nerazvan down. Nerazvan was your clutch up earlier on too, as it will be the
timing.
dash.
Look at the timing on the
Cloudburst
flank.
dash is in. That timing.
Oh
man. Uh-oh. Awesome. See the awesome is right behind.
Down
No clue. Sayato finds the pick. 4K for the Jet, mind you, as West Oahu plants down. It's 8-5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, CMD, great play. Kind of sensing that all the players were grouped up. There was no resistance walking up outside of Hookah. And even it was really good to kind of pause that flank because West Oahu was aware. They were watching it. They were watching for the flank. I saw the pings and, you know, I think 2 people were watching it. So CMD, great timing, but you know, the rest of his teammates going down, and at that point, I mean, you're just so cut out. What can you do, right?
No peeking.
Yeah, I mean, for at least Sayato, just getting that 4K in the process there was a really, really good round. Especially gets you back up to that Blade Storm that I'd say threw away earlier. But...
No, that didn't happen.
Sorry, didn't happen. My bad, didn't happen. Oh, the drone spot's out. That's a plucky kill onto Denji as well as up with. Why not? What else? The Ares as well. And off that second, that's the spike down onto main as well. They're looking in the entire direction. What they're not looking at is Shizuru in the meanwhile, jumping around, throwing out the pink shells right behind on the Stinger. Derek is there, and that is a complete turnaround of what that round was. They won the pistol round, but Manoa wins the second round.
I missed it. I'm not sure what Jadahara was smoking. Okay, that sounds bad, but I don't know where he was putting their smokes. Because I don't know what you'd be wanting to put out that no one else on your team was necessarily in a position to hit the site, and so just really unfortunate timing. Great play though, because that punish only worked because there was a double up pushing Hookah on the side of Manoa. So really unfortunate for West Oahu, but also got to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. Got to make sure that you get that credit. And speaking of credit, that's a firing line worth of some good guns on credits there. It's going to be the shotguns, Ares and all, near flawless for Manoa. West Oahu, I mean, they grouped up. They tried to run it down A main, but unfortunately, you get punished on an eco round right there.
Yeah, I mean, glad they did something as a team. Just really unfortunate that there's like 100 bullets as in the form of covering fire. And look, now there's an Odin in play, Keegan. I mean, I don't know how much more disrespectful this can get. There's 2 Ares, 1 Odin, 1 Judge, and a Guardian. There's not a single automatic rifle in the hands of Manoa.
Look, Manoa's just, I guess they feel confident enough, right? Maybe not disrespectful, maybe they feel confident enough to where they can win with these LMGs. And Awesome obviously knows that there's one right there. Derek able to find Sayato. Sayato, who got the 4K earlier on in the round, has not found a lot since since the start of the half. Has not found a lot since. Now this team from West Oahu very planned together. See if the Awesome tried for the flank on the B main side, but instead it is a kill there. But they get that intel down. Now the question is where they're going to go. They're going to meet the Sage here in only a couple of moments. Derek is right there to get Jadahara down. That signals back that they might be heading back towards A. Drone. Oh, well, the drone hits a wall, so nothing there. Nothing will be found unless it spots anything inside of the cubby, which it doesn't. So now Derek taking the long way around here. See if they head back towards B, which West Oahu is looking at. They're looking to make some advances here. Sage is going to meet them on the corner. Derek versus Neris, who's got it. Neris gets the better peek off. 3v2 now, Rod. But I mean, what do you think the decision for West Oahu here should be?
I mean, honestly, if I'm them, I'm trying to run up long and then walking as I get closer. I'm trying to get as close to sight as possible without making any noise and taking a fight. Luckily for them, it does look like there is some second guessing on the side of Manoa, but in the end, Ray's going to be sticking around. It's going to be a 2v2 fight on this site. Util revealing their positions. Nerves fans so low, instantly taken care of, and Denji nowhere to hide. Odin spam going through into Hookah and securing the round.
A big thing to note.
That's just unfortunate. There were flashes of brilliance. Like, for example, CMD did push down out of Hookah, and West Oahu recognized, like, oh, he's done this before, and they were watching it. They actually had, like, I don't know, they timed it. Denji, I think, double peaked with, like, 2 more teammates holding for that push, and they got the kill really cleanly. So, really good stuff. They're playing as a team. I think it just needs to be done a little bit more to really get them back into this game. Give them a fighting chance.
Yeah, down 6 here for West Oahu. They need to find some points, and some points are going to need to come better than what happened just now. 2-for-1 trade. Sayato, though, does have the Blade Storm and was able to find a pick off of it. Still gets the reset on the Blades, but West Oahu's got to find some entryway in. They will get the hill up to another orb at the very least for that ult points. They got to find something here. I mean, if you lose this one, I mean, yes, maybe a little bit of an eco, but otherwise, this is not looking great here. They do save for what potentially could be final round. Opto is able to find that pick and will find it through the boxes as well. Bladestorm needs to be huge, needs to find 3. It will not. Judge lays down the hammer. 12 5-match championship series point.
Match point.
Yeah, I mean, Keegan, I don't know if you noticed, I don't think we've seen a single timeout coming out from West Oahu.
Nope.
Which is shocking because I don't, maybe they feel like there's nothing to talk about, but I think, especially in the first half, West Oahu had they had a fighting chance.
Yeah, they had a chance. I mean, the score at the end of the half was 8-4, but since then, Manoa's on a 4-1 run here, and mind you as well. Besides the fact that they got the spike down after round 13, that first round when Sayata got a 4K, they got the spike down after. But other than that, during the round, they are 0 for 5 trying to get that spike down. In fact, without that win, they are 0 for 4 on finding a spike down. So West Oahu's trying to find at least some footing here. It's a better score than they had on map number 1 on Split, but they got to win 7 in a row. It's 7 must-win rounds in a row for West Oahu. Gotta find something, anything, in a shotgun from a long distance. CMD Awesome doesn't do it, but Naris fan is able to find 2 showstoppers out, doesn't find anything there. Chizuru's trying to wonder what the heck just happened for that to not to land a kill. Chizuru's inside the roof though, with the judge, or with the Bucky rather, lays down 1 kill. With the blast pack over, puts the dunk on to Denji. And that shotgun doing work around the corner. Chizuru still fucking back. Oh, it doesn't spot anything. One more. Tries to jump, doesn't get the last one. Could have been the highlight, but instead, it's up to Jadahara to save the lives of West Oahu. Gets the spike, the Sova on point here, so it is between Jadahara and Ob. West Oahu, Jadahara needs to clutch this up. Trying to end all here, but they hear the noise. Tries to 360, nothing there. Ob tried a little bit of trickery, tried a little bit of the trick shots. It's not happening. West Oahu stays alive.
Wow, that was a high octane round. I just have so many questions. I mean, one, it's just unfortunate because both West Oahu members are caught reloading at the same time. That's a big no-no. You got to be like, yo, I'm going to reload, you reload. Especially when you're holding a smoke, that's a big no-no. That should be punished. But at the same time, I mean, Chizuru's movement, flying through the air to get that second pick. I mean, there's also not much you can do about that.
Not a lot you can do about that, and not a lot you can do about rainy bullets right behind. Derek tried to get aggressive, but fortunately, yeah, that's not going to pay off. That is going to be the not dead yet from CMD Awesome, who does have a Bucky to work with, but other than that, not much else doing. Needs to get a pick very, very soon here. On the corner, gets flashed out. Probably going to die in the hands of Naris fan, and probably would have ran out of time regardless, unless we're going to peek around the corner, maybe find one. But 5v3 West Oahu with that advantage. Nightfall is on. Nightfall does spawn out the Sova, but does not spot out Chizuru around the corner. They will get the plant down. Rosier is able to find Destros. Instead of 4v2 blast back around the corner. Chizuru tries it yet again. Tries to have some fun with the blast pack. Is able to find Rosier, but that much is it. 4v1 now, and this is the first time, by the way, we're going to say this. West Oahu on a near perfect, near flawless, except for that fade kill. But man advantage-wise, West Oahu has a 4-on-1. If they peek together here, probably got the round here. Ob is going to make this just a little bit harder. Does have the shotgun, but not much to do with it when you're not within close range of anybody.
Yeah, I gotta say it. I'm all for West Oahu getting more rounds and getting closer, but I think there's a line of like, okay, this is a bit much of disrespect, the constant buying of Buckies. Because I think, playing like this does have a place, right? Because at some point, Valorant is obviously a mechanical game, it's a macro game, but it's also a mental game, right? Where you try to tilt the opponent, but at some point, it's a little too much. And I think we're approaching that.
Yeah, might be approaching that kind of scenario here, but I mean, for Manoa, I guess they feel like they have it in their hands. It looks Bucky buys up yet again, and Destros does have an op to try to make something happen, but I mean, the Bucky's in hand for Chizuru and CMD Awesome. And look, the Bucky's not a bad thing either, obviously, because I mean, Chizuru does what Chizuru will do, but still, West Oahu trying to find their way back. They've survived 2 must-win rounds. They do it again through the smoke. Rosier and Jadahara find their picks. Destros does get the op pick onto Nair's fan. Now they're going to run up towards B here. They're going to run all the way around here. Teo's going to be a little bit late, but it's still a 3v3 onto site at the very least. 2-1. Guard inside, 1 on Hookah. The missile doesn't find anything yet. Sayato turns around, is able to find Derek. And now it's just the Sova yet again. Another situation, 4v1 around the corner. Op does pick up these up in the process. But man, oh man, here for West Oahu. They have complete advantage too, sitting in hookah as well, and that spike sitting very comfortably. Jitahar also doing a right around the elbow. Ob can hear it.
No.
Do they peek at the same time? Ob gets Jitahar. Does the not dead yet. Does Jitahar live this though? What's the problem here? I mean, it's enough time, I think, to stay alive.
Yeah, no, Jitahar definitely lives there, but if I'm Jitahara there, I get it. It's a little scary, but you have to believe in your team because when you're making a comeback like this, every ult matters, and that's the only one West Oahu had or was really. I mean, you can see anywhere close to everyone else. 4 out of 8, 4 out of 8, 4 out of 8 ult points. They're gonna need something big. Somebody's gonna have to step up big because they do not have any ults to rely on for the next couple rounds.
Yeah, Manoa's got 3 to rely on here, excluding Resurrection. And they've even got the Hunter's Fury to pop this out to start Dimensional Drift as well to get any info, or maybe even just to get into the back line. Clone pops. Now it's going to be another shotgun yet again, but then she's able to get that out. Yes, the health bar's a little bit lower for Tejo, but not low enough to be of concern. Now back onto A side, they will rush towards here. It is, I believe that's Chizuru and Lance right now holding on that corner. Showstopper's out. Chizuru's able to find the Bucky shot on the Rosier. Gets the Showstopper on. Wingman is able to plant down around the corner, but it's a man 3v3 neutral. As they have the Dimensional Drift to find out any information, even just to get back behind. Destro is going to pop out of the Dimensional Drift, even though Sayato was right there. Sayato does go down. Flashes around the corner, nothing there. West Oahu needing to hold on to this to force another round. Dizzy will come out. Destros is able to find one somehow, someway. Even Dizzy out 1v1. Destros is there to clean it up. Manoa's done with the games and done with the tournament. They win 13-1 on Split, 13-8 on Bind, and Manoa will be headed to the Hawaii Esports Invitational in March.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to UH Manoa. I mean, they were obviously the dominant team. I wanted to see Abyss personally, but you know, you can't always get what you want. It's a man can dream. Still, GG's all around. I mean, you know, it's maybe not the showing and the games everyone would have had, wanted to see, but sometimes that's just how it plays out. You know, I think that West Oahu, I'm really impressed that they even showed like resilience to have a fighting chance at the beginning of map 2. You know, you can pass it off as like, oh, but they still lost, still for a deficit. But some teams, when you 13-1 them the first map, they're not even getting to that 4 rounds in the first half. They might not be even getting 2. So, unfortunate showing, maybe not the showing they wanted, but some glimmers of hope. And I think some shines of brilliance, right? You had some people step up in a huge way. Sayato had some rounds. We had, I don't want to butcher his name. Dear fan, oh, I screwed it up. I butchered it. But they stepped out, a couple huge rounds. Keegan, life's hard. Life's hard. I'm old. I don't know what to tell you. But I mean, still a couple big rounds. Some nice hero plays. So overall, still got to see some good Valorant. A lot of interesting plays. Cheesy kind of just doing, as you said, Cheesy things. A lot of interesting strats to be had. I think I'm gonna have to start buying the Ares more, Keegan. What do you think?
Hey, look, man. I still am all for the Bucky. I love the Bucky play, and that's why I loved when Chizuru just pulls out the Bucky with a blast pack and all. No, I'm not a duelist. I'm not a duelist player by any means necessary. But it's just it looks fun when people like Chizuru play the Bucky. I like the Ares too, though. I mean, LMG a little bit. What do you think? Ares over Odin? I mean, from the way UHG was playing, from the way Manoa was playing.
I mean, if you buy the Ares, it's cheaper. You can buy it every round. I mean, that's still a lot of bullets.
That's
get a lot of frags. So I mean, it worked. I don't know. I might have to.
You might have to do some research. Yeah, you might have to do some research on that later. But that will do. Wrap things up from here. Special thanks to our producer back in the studio, or back at UHM, I should say, actually, back at the Manoa campus over there, Gun, as well as our observer as well, Kami, who was also producing as well, I should say. So thank you to you both as well. For my partner, Rodoria, we'll see you guys later. And for those that want to check out more Valorant for the University of Hawaii and Manoa, they win this tournament, so they're now in the Hawaii Esports Invitational that will happen later on in March, presented to you, by the way, by Vanta as well as Zippy. So Zippy's had a lot of good things down there last year for the Hawaii Esports Invitational. So check that out. That'll be hosted at the University of Hawaii at West Oahu. And the schools coming down, some highlight names. Of course, you have Hawaii Pacific University in, but also coming from the mainland, Michigan State. Spartans will be here, as well as Boise State. Yes, very renowned program for both of them. Boise State, Michigan State head down to West Oahu later on in March as well. So thanks to everybody working on the broadcast. For my partner, Rodorio, hey, not bad for the Middlelani boys here after a little while here. But for Rodorio, my name is Clutchy. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye!
Yeah, playing with these guys has been a wild ride. Like, we've had ups, downs. I hope we win because I think we've been losing right now. So I think if we lose the next one, I think we're out. But hopefully we reverse sweep it and actually make it to playoffs. Yeah. Competing is really, you get this adrenaline rush, especially when those intense moments happen. So just going through the thrill of that. There is a lot. Just in case it's fine. Thank you.
Good job.
Hey Rachel. Hi.
Every single content person, when I point the camera, they just. Normal reaction.
Oh hey Camille. This is where you get close to the camera.
Yo, Lux thumbs up. Lux thumbs up. So distracting. I literally blanked out every time you're like. That's like what I saw behind me. Makes sense.
Oh, I'm trying to get the live energy. You sound so depressed.
Makes sense.
Bro, you sound